If you are a fan of fantasy movies, then you've probably seen some pretty magical places. But what if I told you that there are some places on this planet so incredible and otherworldly that they even leave scientists completely baffled? Today, we'll be looking at scientifically impossible places that actually exist. Better stay tuned for number 1, as I am pretty sure you've never seen anything like that in your life. Rama Setu, India. Rama Setu, or Rama's Bridge, also known as Adam's Bridge, is a rather mysterious causeway that connects India's Pamban Island in Tamil Nadu to Mannar Island in Sri Lanka. Scientists believe that Rama Setu is a natural bridge formed by limestone shoals. There's, however, another far more interesting explanation as to how this bridge was created. You see, according to the Indian legend, this causeway was built by none other than Lord Rama himself, with the help of the Vanara, the monkey army. Yes, the monkey army, you heard that right. Rama had to construct this bridge in order to save his wife Sita, who was trapped in Sri Lanka. Think this is silly? Well, then you should know that the time of Ramayana, which is 5000 BCE, perfectly aligns with the urban dating analysis of the bridge. Coincidence? I think not. Ramayana also mentions that this bridge was constructed with floating stones. Interestingly, such floating stones are scattered across the area to this day. Okay, this is weird. But who do you think built the bridge? Humans or Lord Rama and his monkey army? If you think it's man-made, then how do you explain the whole floating stones mystery? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Gates of Hell, Turkmenistan. When a place is called Gates of Hell, you know the story's about to get devilishly interesting. Located in Turkmenistan, the Dervaza gas crater is quite literally a hell on Earth, hence the nickname Gates of Hell. I mean, look at all this fire and tell me that hell isn't the first thing that comes to mind. It's terrifying. So what's the deal with this place? Well, back in 1971, Soviet geologists were drilling around the site when they stumbled upon some methane gas. So in order to keep the gas from spreading, they intentionally lit the fire as part of a normal procedure called flaring. However, what happened next was everything but normal. The fire caused the earth to crumble, taking the drilling equipment down with it. Geologists expected the gas to burn out within a few weeks. So what happened? Well, let's just say they were wrong, as the fire still burns to this day. That's almost 50 years. Can you believe it? Diadvle and Sossusvlei, Namibia. This amazing footage was filmed at Namibia, and it shows us a white clay pan named Diadvle, also pronounced dead fly, but it means dead marsh, and the more famous salt pan of Sossusvlei. Other than being hauntingly beautiful, Diadvle is also surrounded by the world's highest sand dunes, reaching as far as 1,400 feet. Wow, imagine that. Sossusvlei is also pretty interesting. When dry, this salt pan is hard, and when wet, it gets sticky and plastic, thus earning the nickname Place of No Return. Spooky. All in all, the blue sky, surrounding sand dunes, and white pans make a rather striking vision, don't you think? Great Salt Lake, Utah. This stunning drone footage shows us the Great Salt Lake in Utah divided in two by the Causeway Railroad track. While one side is blue, the other is bright pink. Wow, just wow. There's something incredibly satisfying in watching this amazing video. It's definitely one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. Can you imagine seeing it in person? I don't know about you, but I would definitely swim there. And in case you're wondering, the pink side of the lake is actually the result of microbes that feed on the salt, which can reach near 10 times the salinity of the ocean. Angel Falls, Venezuela. And now we have something straight out of a fairy tale. You are looking at Angel Falls, ladies and gentlemen, the world's highest waterfall. Its waters drop unbroken for an incredible 3,212 feet. The height figure also includes about 1,300 feet of sloped cascade and rapids below the drop, and 98 feet high plunge downstream of the Talus Rapids. Just look at it. The falls look breathtakingly unreal. It's like heaven on earth. This stunning waterfall, located in Venezuela, is named after U.S. aviator Jimmy Angel, the first person to fly over the falls in the mid-20th century. What a lucky guy. Underwater waterfall, Mauritius. I think we can all agree that waterfalls are some of the most impressive sights on our planet. But do you know what's even more impressive? Underwater waterfall. Yep, you heard that right. I mean, just look at the video and tell me it isn't the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. This natural wonder is located just off the southern tip of Mauritius, a tiny island about 1,240 miles off Africa's southeastern mainland coast. And while looking at it from the shores doesn't really do this stunning underwater waterfall justice. Looking at it from bird's eye perspective is a whole new dimension of beautiful. I mean, look at this thing. It is as if the water is legitimately cascading to the depths of the ocean floor. However, the truth is that it's all a bit of an optical illusion. What do I mean? Well, you see, the dramatic underwater drop isn't a drop at all. It's just the natural flow of the underwater currents moving the sand and silt from the ocean floor in directions that make it seem that way. Well, it doesn't make it any less interesting, does it? Giant Crystal Cave, Mexico. While crystal caves are not a rare phenomenon, the one discovered under the city of Nica in Mexico is one of the most impressive places on the planet. And before you ask, no, this isn't Photoshop, it's not an illusion. This cave is really full of giant crystals. Is it me, or do they look like a shark's mouth? No? In any case, these are the largest selenite crystals on the planet. For example, the largest of the crystals found reaches 36 feet in length, 13 inches in diameter, and weighs about 55 tons. Can you imagine? The cave is extremely difficult to explore because of the extreme conditions, constant 90 to 100% humidity and extremely high temperatures, so that an ordinary person can't stay there more than 10 minutes without a special protective suit. Antelope Canyon, Arizona. Antelope Canyon in Arizona is a constant reminder of just how powerful nature can be. It's really satisfying to even watch this place on a video. I can't even begin to imagine what it's like to see it in person. This one's definitely going on my bucket list. Just look at the rocks. They are so finely whipped and carved that they almost look like a mousse or an ice cream. This was all carved out by the wind, water, and the passing of the years. I mean, come on, it's so beautiful that it looks like some kind of Hollywood special effect. A narrow passageway allows tourists a route through the canyon, where they'll be surrounded by smooth sandstone that stands 120 feet high. There's a constant flood risk in this area, which is why it's recommended to go with a qualified tour guide. I get that this place is beautiful and all, but I wouldn't want to get trapped here. Freshwater meets seawater. This incredible footage was filmed just in front of Vancouver, Canada, where the Fraser River enters the Strait of Georgia. You can see the fresh water of the Fraser River, which is full of silt, meeting the denser, clear blue salt water of the ocean, making it look like they're two separate bodies of water, not mixing. It's a truly remarkable sight. It definitely seems as though the fresh water is pushing back the seawater and creating the visible boundary between the two waters. But that's not what's happening here. It may not look like it, but the fresh water and seawater are actually mixing. Let's explain how. You see, the line of fresh water rises up and over the denser salt water, creating a boundary under the surface where the particles are binding together and dropping down, forming a sediment layer and mixing the two waters together. The mixing of freshwater streams with ocean water is very common, but not all rivers produce this amazing boundary effect as the Fraser River. Which one of these amazing places did you find the most fascinating? Let me know in the comments below.